Hey everybody, Mike here with Hot Raqs. Just want to welcome you to our very first show called Hot Taq'n. I hope to bring you exciting interviews where I'm going to talk to not only dancers, but musicians, vendors, promoters, and just get everybody's insight who's made this a wonderful world of rock sharqi. So please, if you want to hear from anybody, you want me to talk to anybody, list it down in the comments below. Just tell me, hey, Mike, you need to do a hot talking with so and so. Or even better, put in the comments what questions you would like me to ask. And always remember, if you like this show, Hot Talking, just hit the like button below and turn on those notifications. Even if you don't like it, please subscribe anyways. Maybe it'll give you a good laugh. Plus, if you want to know how I shot this video, if you want to know the amazing lights that I'm using and the cameras and the microphones, click on the affiliate links below. It will give you all the information on how I made this video. So please sit back and enjoy our first ever episode with the first ever Pro Cabaret winner at Hot Raqs. Please welcome Hot Talking with Basinah. Well, Basinah, welcome to Hot Talking. You are our first guest ever on Hot Talking.
I'm honored. I'm like a little. It's exciting. Thank you.
So you were the first ever Pro Cabaret winner at Hot Raqs. So basically, you are the Kelly Clarkson. And let me say that over. So basically, you're the Kelly Clarkson of Hot Raqs. How's that make you feel?
I love it. It was really cool when I heard that Hot Raqs was announced. I was like, oh, that's a fun sounding competition. Then I obviously had followed Andali for years back from the, Project Belly Dancer days. And I was like, I'm gonna sign up for this. And the whole experience was just delightful. And, the trophy doesn't hurt either.
Right. I love that trophy, the flame. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, that's so nice. What intrigued you about Hot Raqs then? What made you, when you saw it, was like, oh, I want to go there?
The way it was marketed, I'm also following Andali. I was like, well, if Andali's putting her name on something, I know it's going to be good. I had no idea it was going to be as good as it was good, but it just was intriguing. And I like doing new competitions as they're coming out. There's something very just pure about being one of the pioneers when people are trying to get something off and going. It's just, there's a certain magic to it, which is really exciting to be a part of. And so I got really lucky.
Little, behind the scenes, Hot Raqs was actually my idea. I tried to get her to do a competition or a festival for years, and she's just like, no, because just knowing it'd be so difficult. It's such a big project. And then finally one night, I just talked to her at the right time, I guess, and I talked her into it. For me, I used to compete heavily in martial arts. My whole entire life, I grew up doing martial arts. I used to teach. And for me, competing was very important. But it wasn't, when I would go and compete, I never thought about competing against other people. It was always about what I can do, what can I do to make myself better, and could I bring the best me to the table? Am I capable of stepping into that ring and doing the best that I can do? So it was never about competing against other people. It was about making myself better with the competition. So that being said, what makes you feel competition is or is not important, and why?
I mean, I think competitions, when you sign up for a competition, you immediately give yourself a goal, right? You're like, okay, I'm preparing for several rounds. You have your preliminary round, your piece that you want to pour your heart and soul to. You pick your music, you pick your costume, you practice and practice and practice and practice, pull out all your best tricks,
Right.
And then you get prepared for like the final rounds, hoping that you make it there. And I mean, after that, you're kind of just hoping you move forward and through it. But at the end of the day, for me, competing isn't like, oh, I want to see if I'm better than other dancers. No, we're all different artists. We all have our own approach to it. I needed to compete against my best version of me and pour my heart into it and like give myself a goal to really work on my art for, the couple of months that I was preparing for it, where I was just like, look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to prepare a piece. I'm going to get, at the very least, get really good feedback from judges that I respect and admire and whose careers I have followed. That it's just going to make you better at the end of the day. Now, if you get a trophy, also you get that too. And the cool thing about Hot Raqs and most competitions is you end up part of that family. You don't just, they're not like, oh, good job, peace out. Like you stay with the crew and get to being the judge afterwards and everything like that. It really was just way cooler than I could than I anticipated what would happen like
Right.
next.
Yeah, it was important for us to not to make it feel like a competition. We wanted to make it feel like more of a, something that you could get something out of and positive and the feedback at the end, So it just wasn't that day, oh, competition's over, see you next time. There was the talking with Andalee afterwards, the critiques and going through that and just, the feedback. And we wanted to make it feel, everybody special. That's important for me when you would take the stage, everybody in general, that I want, because I know you guys put in a lot of effort, so it's important for me that when you walk on the stage that you feel special, and that's, I think what I want for you when you leave, that you felt special and, that we appreciated you, that's
Yeah.
for me, that's my 2 cents.
Really successful. I still feel special.
Well, awesome. Yeah, you should, because that you did Hot Raqs, and then everything that you did after that, and probably before. I mean, you were on fire. I mean, you everything. Basinah, first place. Basinah. I was like, oh my God, she's on a tear.
It was one hell of a wave. I was just like, really? Okay,
Right.
cool. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. And like through, Hot Raqs, part of the package was Raqs Tiki.
Right.
We got to, do that competition with Isam and you guys jumping for me. And we were just like, let's shimmy everywhere. And it was really
Right.
fun. And it was just really fun. It was really,
Awesome.
really fun.
Okay, so the last year we were at Hot Raqs like in person. We started something. We started Trivia Mania, but today we're gonna do Trivia Mania a little differently. So I have a group of questions for you that are not related to this at all. So they're just random and just have fun with it. Just go with it, and if you win, you just win bragging rights. That's it. There's
Okay.
nothing. You don't win anything. All right, here we go. Question 1. In what year was the iPhone released?
Ooh. Way to throw me a curveball.
Yes.
2000 and I don't know, 1.
Oh, so close. 2007.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, we're
Okay.
on to 12. I was like, maybe
Right,
here.
right. I remember first
Yeah.
seeing the iPhone and I was like, what is that map thing with the little blue dot going around following us? I was like, what? Question number 2. What company is also the name of one of the largest rivers in the world? It's our favorite place to shop. Online shopping.
Amazon?
Amazon, here it is. It's Prime Day.
And I was like, I'm a belly dancer, like the Nile, obviously.
Right. It's okay. We'll edit it all out. Have you ever been to Australia?
I have not been to Australia. So we can give it a go.
Which side of the road do they drive on?
The right?
So close. It's the left.
Left.
Okay. Sea creatures. Do you like sea creatures?
I do.
All right. So Andalee's favorite sea creature on top of that. Which sea creature has 3 hearts?
3 hearts?
Yes. Don't worry. I didn't know any of these questions. Google told me to.
I was like, dude, these are hard. Maybe a whale?
It's an octopus.
See, I was thinking it was an octopus, but I'm like, where would they put them?
Yeah, I was like, where do they have a heart in each leg? All right, last one. This is a good one. We'll leave on this one. What famous festival takes place on Pancake Tuesday in New Orleans?
On Pancake Tuesday.
Famous
New
festival in New Orleans.
The New Orleans Jazz Festival?
Mardi Gras.
Oh, like pancake. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, Pancake Tuesday. See, I always call it Fat Tuesday.
Well, because pancakes make you fat, I guess.
I don't think I got any of those right.
You did amazing. It's not about this. It's like competing. It's not about winning. It's just about, are you a better person afterwards? When did you start dancing?
I started dancing when I was 12 years old. My mom had a very close friend who belly danced in like American cabaret style, and she invited us over to a Christmas show. And I was the only one she pulled up of all the people from the audience that could do the Maya. She was just like, "Come over, come take classes." Been dancing ever since. About, yeah, lots of years later, about 15, 16 years later
I
now.
wish I started drumming when I was 12. When did you know you wanted to do rock sharqi?
It kind of just naturally happened when I first started dancing. Since I was so young, my mom was really like very supportive and wanted me to get as much exposure to the different styles as possible so I can kind of find what I naturally like gravitated to. So I kind of jumped between like American cabaret and rack sharky, but more rack sharky now.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Still dancing, smiling, but in 5 years I would love to go back, like travel for more like festivals internationally, like just kind of maintaining current trajectory.
Right, right. Tell me something about Basinah that nobody knows. Like, do you have an odd talent? Like, for instance, I went and saw one of the late night shows, and they came out before the audience. You know, when you're all waiting in line, they're like, "Does anybody have a talent?" And I was like, "Man, I don't have a talent." So I made up one on the spot. I was like, I could take a pencil and I can stick it in my belly button, and I can write my name with my belly button. And they're like, "Oh my God, this guy's amazing." So they came out and they're like, "Oh, here's a pen." They came out with pencil and paper, and I'm standing there trying to do it for the first time, and they were just like, "Oh my God, what's this guy doing?" You know.
Well, I
So,
can't do that. That's for sure.
so what
Uh,
is something about Basinah?
I can eat an impressive amount of French fries for sure.
Nice. That is an amazing, amazing talent. Now, this is the big question:
Okay.
crispy or the flimsy kind? I'm a crispy guy.
I'm a crispy person. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. High five.
So what's up?
We are coming to the tail end of our awesome interview, and we're going to end with these lightning round questions. So
All right. Buckle in.
now these are all related to why we're here today. You know, belly dance, rock sharky subject. So are you ready? Just off the top of your head, just go. Favorite song to perform to?
Chic shack shook.
Favorite venue or gig type?
Live music anywhere.
Best compliment ever paid?
Shimmies for a skinny chick.
Furthest traveled to a show, to a gig?
Egypt.
Egypt. So do you prefer choreographed or improv?
Improv.
So I'm talking about. Yes. Well, Basinah, thank you so much for being my first guest on Hot Taq'n. So Hot Taq'n with Basinah. That was amazing.
Thank you.
You are completely awesome, and we love you so much. And you know, me and Andalee, we're getting to meet you. You've been nothing but amazing. You and your mom, you're both just wonderful people, and
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you very much. You know.
I got you guys.
All right.
Love it. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. You want to end with a little 30-second drums? Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
this.
do
You
it.
said you love improv.
I do love improv.
I have no clue what I'm going to play. All right. Let's see how this works.
I know, right?
Okay. 3, 4. Yay!